Vegas Raiders.
Brings their line set to kick off.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead.
The kick.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
40-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tran, and they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet, so they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to, and if you're in 4 down.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes this Washington 14. Raiders nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Raiders take over first and 10. At their
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second and 3. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chase Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Herbert took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The D And Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Don't forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
Yeah.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me.
His interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll run on first down. It's Robinson, and he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history.
The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
The kicker.
A great effort there. on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Herbert off of play action. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Almost intercepted it. He's forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tran. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
The kicker on.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's hit.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13 yards there on a Washington first.
The Washington first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes this Washington 45. Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over first and
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Herbert on first down now.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first.
They'll bring out 4 receivers. 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4.
They'll run with Drake.
32-yard line.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Play action. It's Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Odell Beckham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders able to get this back to within at least some measure here of respectability.
The Raiders.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Raiders 8.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, They might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Andy Isabella as the first half is winding down. And this Washington offense continuing to add to their lead.
Makes this
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.